There comes a time in everyone's life where they have to learn math.
Wait! Don't go!
I have to do this.
My name is Jordan, Charlesworth, and this is Witz Games. What we have here is math games for kids about kindergarten to first grade, even pre-K to second grade, depending on the kid. But what we have is a counting game and an addition game here. And how they work, there's the kind of the same gameplay, but I'll show you right here, is it's kind of like Slapjack. You ever played Slapjack?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's how it kind of works, right? Let's say these are your cards, these are my cards, okay? We're gonna flip over a card. It's a 2, right? Oh, I don't got a 2, you don't got a 2. Let's find one that does, that we do have. Okay, I have a 7.
Okay.
Since I have the 7, I can slap the card. So I take the card, put it to the side, flip another blue one, and then we continue playing. How you win, I guess I should say, is you want to get rid of all your blue cards the fastest. So you want to be ready because sometimes I'll have a 4 and you'll have a 4 and we'll both be going for the same number. And so it's that fun kind of competitive slapjack, but it also helps the kids go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, start that counting, number recognition, number sense. So it has a lot of great things about it. That game, the counting one, we're playing with the blue and green deck here, which is just 1 through 10. And then the yellow and red deck is 11 through 20. And then over here, we have the addition game. Same gameplay, same everything. Just the only difference is you always play with these blue ones, but you can switch out the middle deck here for a difficulty level. So you got green, yellow, red for easy, medium, hard. And how it goes is basically you have dots so the kids can just go 1, 2. Oh, that's 2, right? Then you have dots and numbers so the kids can start going, oh, 1 and 1 is 2, right?
Yeah.
But if they get lost, they can count the dots. And then eventually we want to get them to here to where they're just going 1 and 1, that's 2.
Yeah,
so that's kind of it.
That looks fun, actually. Last year, I did some volunteering in my son's first grade class.
Oh, yeah.
And we would have math games, everybody rotated through. And this is the kind of thing that a teacher would really love because this is exactly what they're trying to teach.
Yeah, well, and so that's funny you say that because I actually work with a first grade teacher. She has this in her classroom now, and she had a lot of times parent volunteers come in and help those students who are struggling, and they play this game with them. They just sit there and play this game with them, and their scores would just go boom, like that.
Awesome.
And so it was really cool. And then the other kids, they can just play amongst themselves and just reinforce that. Quick thinking, boom, 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 get it faster, faster. So it's been really fun, and the kids love it. I went into that classroom, and she showed me how she set it up with the kids. The kids were like, thank you, like, this is so cool. It was really fun to see that.
For people that don't know, this is a technique that the teachers use a lot, is recognizing the shape rather than having to count the dots. That's how having these cards is helping kids recognize numbers more quickly, and then they get to a point where they can add more quickly.
Yep, exactly.
So how did you come up with this idea?
It's kind of funny. I was in my master's program, and to be in this master's program, it's a master's of business creations at the U. It's a one of a kind, and basically you have to bring a real business in, and everything you're doing is about that real business. Well, my first one kind of canned, so I had to kind of come up with something quick. And I just got thinking, I really like games, board games. They're really fun, but I was like, there's not really a need that people have for board games. It's a want, not a need. And I was like, I don't know if I want to build a whole business based off of a want. So I was like, we could make education fun though. We could make math particularly fun because there's a lot of math involved in most games already. So that's kind of where the idea was born. And I was like, let's help education, let's help kids learn and be engaged, and the biggest thing for me is getting the kids interested, right? So a lot of kids are just disengaged. They don't get math because it's too up here. It's too abstract. Let's bring it back.